might not be quite so far. Or maybe it would. Do it downhill. Yes.
Move it downhill. Okay.
All right. You guys ready?
我们要开始飙车了哦，大家抓紧。
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go! And this is it!
Yay!
So it doesn't go very fast. This is it. This is the fastest part of my day. So when I get to drive on the highway, it's really fun. I feel like I'm speeding. So I'm not sure what was explained to you on the way up, but as we head back today, I will show you a little bit about what you have just seen. But obviously you are on the Athabasca Glacier, and this Athabasca Glacier, it is attached to the Columbia ice field. So this Columbia ice field is a very massive area of ice. It is 2 times the size of Vancouver City. So if you've been to Vancouver, it is a huge area that this ice is taking up. But the reason we just can't see it all is it's because it's above us, on top of the mountains behind us. The only way to actually see the full size of this ice field is to get in a helicopter or to climb to the top of a mountain. So since we're doing neither of those things right now, we will just have to use our imagination and just imagine that what you can see around you, this Athabasca Glacier, is only making up a very small 2% of that entire Columbia ice field. So this particular glacier, it is attached to that ice field, as I mentioned, but imagine the glaciers as like the rivers coming off of a lake, and the ice field is the lake. So these glaciers make up only a very small section of the ice field, but this one here is one of 6 major glaciers that come off the Columbia ice field. The rest, there's 3 of them that are hidden from our view behind mountains, and you can see another 2 from the highway, like you can see this one. So we have Dome Glacier, which is directly across the mountain to the right-hand side, but you can see that one from the Discovery Centre. But we also have another one, and that is up towards Jasper. Which direction are they heading next?
We're going to Banff.
Going to Banff.
Yeah.
Have they been to Jasper?
Yeah, no.
Yeah? No? Okay. But if you were to head north up this highway, you would come across another glacier called Starkfield Glacier. Those are the 3 you can see from the highway. The rest are all hidden from our view. But all of this ice, it is formed by snow. So it all started off as snow, and it gets turned into glacial ice through compaction, essentially. So you get layers upon layer of snow fall over the winter, and that will slowly compact the layers underneath, so the very bottom layer of snow. And all the air gets squashed out from between the snowflakes, and it slowly becomes ice. So this process, it's called fernification, but it takes more than just one season, it takes a few seasons. So when that snow falls over winter, we need it to actually stay there all summer long and then eventually get turned into ice the next winter. But at the moment, all of this ice, it is so all the snow, it is melting over the winter period. So that means by the time it gets to the next winter, we don't have any snow left. So that means it can't turn into ice. So at the moment, all of our glaciers are getting smaller for this reason. And this particular glacier, it is losing about 15 metres off the end every year. And it's losing about 5 metres depth every year. So it is getting quite a lot smaller over time. As you may have been told already, this glacier was reaching the Discovery Centre all the way back in 1843. So as we come up this hill, you will see that Discovery Centre out to the front left of the bus, just over the dirt at the moment. For this Discovery Centre, it is just marking the glacier's furthest advance when it was in that 1843 period. But since then, it has been getting smaller, and each time it does so, it starts to reveal new things to us. So something that this glacier has revealed is something we would call a subglacial lake. So underneath glaciers, we do find rivers and lakes sitting under there between the ice and the rocks. But if you look out towards those brown moraines, the front left of the bus, you can see a nice little lake sitting out there. This one is called Lake Sunwapta, and it used to be completely underneath the glacier, just like those other subglacial lakes. So this one here, it was originally uncovered in the 1930s as the glacier was retreating, but it was completely uncovered by the 1960s, and then the glacier has dropped back from the edge of that lake to where it is since the 60s. So it just gives you a bit more of a time scale as how quickly the glacier is getting smaller. But the glaciologists believe that we will lose this glacier in approximately 100 years if it doesn't cool back down anytime soon.
Oh, definitely. 100.
So Lake Sunwapta out there, I'm sure it's not the prettiest lake you've seen around the area. We obviously have very pretty blue, turquoise blue lakes everywhere. But this one, it doesn't really have that nice turquoise colour. It's got more of a chalky blue colour to it. The reason for that is caused by the exact same thing as to why some of our lakes are really nice and blue. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're stuck. Who wants to push?
你要拍壮丁下去推车。
Muscles! We're good. So this lake out here, not having that pretty blue colour, is actually caused by something called rock flour. And this rock flour is what you can see blowing around in the wind, just all that really fine dust. It's created by glaciers. As glaciers get bigger, they grind over the valley floor and just grind up all the rock, turning it into this powder. And this powder gets stuck inside glaciers and pushed around all the edge towards the mountains. So when glaciers melt, it picks up all this rock flour and drops it into the lakes. And the